Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the BRC season finale, the 2025 Lewis and Hunter Cambrian Rally, the final of 6 rounds in the Pro Bite British Rally Championship. We're here in a blustery but so far changeable day in the North Wales forest. Sadly, we weren't with you for SS1, but we have made it all the way to SS2, Clocaenog, the first of our live stages today, and we are just waiting for the first of our crews to come in to the stop line. We've given you a little bit of a scenic start to this live feed. We're just trying something a little bit new, but hopefully you can hear us. So do let us know if you are watching the feed at present. Do let us know if you can hear us at the moment, if you can hear me at least. We are here as normal with Bex behind the camera. She can see your comments, so do keep them coming. We're here to kick off the day. Now, we were expecting to be live with you a couple of hours ago, but sadly SS1 was cancelled. We're just working our way through the last of the two-wheel drive lower power contingent at the moment. Unfortunately, there was a stoppage on SS1, which meant that was cancelled. Therefore, we've come straight to SS2. It's just one of those things, sadly. We haven't done a competitive stage. BRC has not done a competitive stage as yet today. So we are down to about 43, 44 stage miles in total. But the action will be hot because, most importantly, we have a three-way title fight to kick us off this weekend. Three crews, I should say, in line for the 2025 Pro Bite British Rally Championship title. We have William Crichton and Liam Regan, who are in the pound seat as they head into today. All they have to realistically do is finish 8th or higher to claim the British Rally Championship title. That is in addition to their 2021 Junior BRC title and their 2023 FIA WRC title. So to add the British Rally Championship title to their mantelpiece will be something very special indeed. However, willing to hunt them down, teammate Marion Evans and Dale Furness in the Castrol MEM Toyota GR Yaris Rally 2. Their task is a little bit onerous, I'm afraid. They have to rely on Will finishing lower than 8, so effectively a non-finish, and then they have to win the rally. But somebody that will be certainly hot on their heels will be, of course, the FIA Rally Star winner and WRC2 Supremo Jormet Rogerson with Sim Oya alongside. They, like Mez, have to ensure, or at least have to hope, that William doesn't finish higher than 8th, and if that is the case, they will then have to win the rally outright to take the BRC title. Three-way fight, we've got the same in Junior BRC as well. That's a two-way fight between Carl McBride and Joseph Kelly. For Carl McBride, he's pretty much in the pound seat there. He, pretty much like Will, just has to finish. But of course, we know that Joe Kelly has been very, very impressive on gravel so far this season. So that will be an interesting fight for the Junior BRC crown and the £6,000 worth of entry fees into next year's BRC up for grabs for them. There's the Stellantis Motorsport Rally Cup as well, which is joining us this weekend. That's a two-way fight between Carl McBride and Joe Kelly, and that is in the points to take the National Rally title. But as we know, this is Wales, this is North Wales. Some legendary stages. We have Clocaenog, we have Brennig, we have Alwyn. They are tricky, they are tough. The weather is changeable, the sun is out now, it's warm.
It is.
Hi Bex.
Morning. Oh no, afternoon everyone.
Afternoon, I know.
How are we all? Yeah.
Bex is behind the camera. She can see everything that you have to say. Not sure if we're actually on YouTube. We were trying something a little bit different to try and get us onto YouTube today. If that hasn't happened, then we will try again in a little while. If it has happened, welcome to YouTube. Just a slightly different format for us to try for the season finale.
I can confirm we are also on YouTube.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
good. That's exciting. Okay, welcome to a new audience over on YouTube. Of course, that is the home of all our BRC highlights throughout the season. Once they've appeared on ITV4, they get put on there after 30 days. So welcome to everybody on YouTube as well.
Yeah,
Nice
well,
to have
I've
you
just
along.
popped onto YouTube, and I'd just like to give Martin Fallon a big shout
Hi,
out.
Mr. Fallon. Good morning, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Hope you're well. Nice of you to join from Ireland. Gone back home.
Yeah.
Nice of you to have you
We
along.
miss you.
Yes, we do. We miss you. We miss everybody. So, welcome. If you haven't already guessed, we are in North Wales. You might be able to guess that by the fact that the clouds are rolling very, very quickly. Blue sky there, sunshine up there, windy as you can see
I'm
by.
not looking behind
You're not
me.
looking, but that cloud there, Bex, is
No,
not very
no,
nice
no,
at
not
all.
looking.
It's been so changeable today already. What you're just watching behind us, two-wheel drive, up to, I think it's about 2 litre, is first on the road in a reverse-seeded order. Sadly, we had SS1 cancelled this morning, so we didn't manage to catch our crews there. So this is the first competitive stage that our British Rally Championship contenders will be doing. We understand that car number 1, William Crichton, was in on a due time of 12:06. We anticipate that that has stood. This stage, Clocaenog, then the longest of the rally, 11.88 miles in total. Elsie, which was the first stage this morning, was second longest. Brennig and Alwyn, which are the other 2 stages that we have this afternoon, 4.8 miles each. So this is the longest one at around 12 miles, and unfortunately it will be a 6-stage dash to the British Rally Championship title.
I can confirm car 1 is about halfway through this stage.
There we go, excellent.
No, about quarter of the way through, sorry.
Quarter of the way through the stage, yeah. 12 miles to do. Regan lead the way in BRC1, then we have Robert Jurgensen, car number 2, Marion Evans, car number 3, then we have Max McRae changing his steed this weekend for a Skoda Rally, retaining the MRF tyres backing, but has switched to Skoda Fabia for the final round of the season. He's already won a rally in that car this year, the McRae Rally Challenge up at Knockhill, single venue event to honour the McRaes, of course. A couple of months ago, but this is his first time driving the car on gravel. There's the rain.
It is.
Then we have Gary Pearson, Hannah McKillop, car number 5. Car number 6, returning to the British Rally Championship for the first time this season, Tom Williams, with Michael Gilby alongside. It's a little bit of a quirk of the British Rally regulations, I guess, in as much as the British Rally Championship runs to full homologated spec, which is quite right, of course, but in other championships you can turn your car into a national car, so you can have a bigger restrictor. Matt is chasing those championships, so he can have a bigger restrictor. So that's what he's done. He's elected to do that, but that does qualify him for the Open Rally title point scoring opportunity this weekend as well. We will be here for about 20 cars, no more, maybe even a bit less than that actually. We might go down to James Giddings, who is the first of our national crew. Alex Vasallo is another open contender. We will be welcoming back here on the gravel. We have Dan O'Brien in BRC1 and Neil Roskell as well.
Yes, you say Dan O'Brien.
Yes.
Got a special co-driver next to him this year.
We do. We have
weekend,
a 2023 British Rally
Yes.
champion returning to the car, but not in the right seat. Ocean Price co-driving for Dan O'Brien. He said to me he was just getting his eye in. He's doing East African Safari as a co-driver, we understand, at the end of the year. So he's just getting his eye in, and I think a little bit of tuition, a little bit of help for Dan O'Brien.
Not sure who looked more nervous at recce yesterday.
No,
Dan or Osh?
I think Osh knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
But he did look a little bit tentative, didn't he?
He did. Just like to while we've got this slight gap as we're waiting for Will to come through, which is a natural gap, I know. Shout out to 2 ladies. Number 1, Bex Williams, who's watching from South Wales with a mug of coffee.
Hello, madam.
Oh,
good morning.
I'm jealous.
Good morning. Yep.
Another shout out to somebody who sat in Bali, who's watching us from the beach.
Okay.
Not at all jealous. So,
Okay.
good morning, Nicola.
Absolutely. Well, we've got we usually do get people join us from across the world. So wherever you are watching, absolutely good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is with you. It's a delight to have you along for our season finale. 6 rounds, of course. Where have the other 5
I do
gone?
not know.
It's vanished. You had the
Genuinely.
pleasure of Bex's company at Rally Ceredigion, and Bex, you did an absolutely fantastic job.
you.
So thank you for supporting there. It was great. The drivers loved it, and I'm sure you did too as well. Bex behind the camera. She's far better at being behind the camera than I am, actually, to be honest, but I know she wants to be in this seat. Right, okay.
Yeah. I
can hear in the distance a Toyota GR Yaris Rally 2.
Yeah,
So we will head this way. I don't want to disrupt these guys' camera position at all, so we'll stay this side because this is the side that will be.
Shout out to Boss Lady who's watching from service, Dawn Roskell, and also good morning or afternoon, sorry, to Willie Patterson, who's obviously supporting Gary.
On the Cambrian rally a few months ago, blighted by a puncture there, sadly, which didn't help his situation. Romet had the same, actually. So a bit of a bruising Cambrian for Gary, and unfortunately not a great Ceredigion, if I remember rightly as well. I think he retired on that one, so came back out for the experience on Sunday though. So yeah, absolutely. It will be a very interesting opening stage. The guys are cold, let's be honest. They're cold in terms of seat time. They haven't done a competitive stage, and it's 10 past 12, so they're going to be raring to go. That's when mistakes creep in. They've probably been sat on that start line for quite a long time because the road section time would have been it was a long way. It was like 50 minutes here. So the cars would have been cold, temperatures would have been cold, brakes cold, tyres cold, everything, drivers cold. So it's going to be important to be on the money from the word go in here, especially as it is the longest of the weekend. We do come back here for SS5 a little bit later on this afternoon from about 3 p.m. And then our final stage of the day is Alwyn. We're going to head over to Alwyn next. We're going to be here just for about 15 cars.
And as I said earlier, we came out yesterday morning and met the crews, didn't we, halfway through Recce. We caught up with Natalie Robinson and the very experienced Sam Collis sat next to her, and he was really giddy about this stage. He said this was possibly the favourite of the day for him.
Yeah.
Natalie maybe looked a little more apprehensive, but Sam was very excited. There
is a lot going on in this stage. Of course, we only really used it once a year as well on this rally, but there is an awful lot going on in Cloc. Blind crests, fast, flowing, really good surface as well, the guys were saying. Helping
no, it's not
at all. It's so changeable today.
It is. And just speaking of that, somebody's just mentioned, and I will give a big shout out to all the marshals. And we actually had a new marshal out. Well, I say new. I'm sure he has marshalled on 1 or 2 events before. But James Williams was marshalling with Adele on the start line of LC SS1. We caught up with him last night, and it was lovely to catch up.
Beautiful to see James. Really nice to see Adele. James Williams, if you are watching or if you watch this back later on, it's great to see you back out and involved and helping the sport and helping the Cambrian run the rally as well. And thanks to all the marshals who are standing out and braving the elements today. It's not easy by any means, but
just turn around, they can give us a wave.
They're a bit. I was going to say they're a bit busy, but they've found time for a wave. Bless them. They are braving the elements, of course. All of the marshals that are out there this weekend. Huge thank you to them. We certainly can't do this without them. And of course, all of the events this year. We wholeheartedly thank you for all your support.
Glenn Campbell, I think you win the award. He's watching from Adelaide, so our furthest away.
You've got it. If we could send you if we did some Pro Bike BRC merch, we'd send you some.
Yeah, we would.
We would send you some. We might have a flag somewhere. We should send you some to Adelaide. But welcome. Good evening. I'm sure it'll be evening by the time over in Adelaide.
And Adele is watching. He did a brilliant job apparently, so well done, James.
Excellent.
And team.
Well done to our newest recruit, our cadet marshal. Right. I can hear the cars, Bex. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. If you were with us here last year, this was the shortened stop line of this stage, and it was quite entertaining. Luckily, this is the published stop line of this stage this year, so it means that they should know where to stop. That is the plan anyway. So it was a bit entertaining here. The actual stage last year had planned to go over the main road here and then down into the rest of the forest, but that didn't actually happen. So this became the stop line because there was a car abandoned there that organisers could couldn't get moved. But there we go. Hopefully, a tricky little section. The guys from Special Stage were just telling me earlier, who are here filming in stage as well. For the opening stage has gone for our BRC leaders. Heading into this weekend, William Crichton and Liam Regan. A very dirty car into the stop line. Will, you've sat in this car for an awful long time this morning and then you get thrust into 12 miles of Clocaenog. What was that like?
Yeah, it's disappointing for the organisers and all the spectators in the first stage because, yeah, they got soaked and they also didn't get to see any rally cars going in at any speed. So, yeah, bit of the stage. So, yeah, well, if we just drove through.
Time there, Liam? 11:18 dead. Good man. That's the benchmark so far. 11:18 dead from William Crichton. Grip not quite what he was expecting in there. Little bit lower, probably due to the rain and the weather conditions we've had here over the past hour or so. We're in absolute sunshine now, but rest assured it hasn't been like that. Romet Jurgensen then, Simoya. Romet, 12 stage, it's a classic stage, Clocaenog from Wales Rally GB of the past. How did you find it?
Yeah, the stage, I feel good. It's just the commitment that's lacking.
Okay, Will said he thought it was slipperier than he expected. Did you say the same?
I'd say in the open fields it wasn't. It was more in the forest section where it was. So yeah, I mean we have to improve definitely.
Time in there, Sim? You drop 2 seconds to Will in there. 2 seconds from Jurgensen. It's this three-way title fight, and the third person in that is this man here, Mez. Mez, there's a bit of dirt in that rear wheel. Have you been taking a few cuts?
No, just the last junction pretty much. Coming down there, we just went a bit wide, flipped the bank, but it was alright.
Apart from that, clean run?
Yeah, just we spent half a day making it to the first stage, so it's just a bit frustrating, but yeah, nice to get through it.
Time in there, Dale? 22. Yeah. 2 down on Robert, only 4 down on Will. That's a good start. Well done. 22 for Myron Evans. 11:18 is the benchmark from William Crichton. 11:20 from Romet Jurgensen. 22 from Myron Evans. We'll get Max McRae. You can see a little bit. I wouldn't say that's damage at all on the front of that. Those number plates don't hang on very easily at all. So that could have easily come off with the speed that Max was going. A new steed for him. Of discovery.
Yeah, in this car, there's a bit of exploring at the start, so a bit sideways in some places, but yeah, just nice.
Everything you expected?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to do it LC. That's a tricky stage, so no, yeah, it's been nice.
Time in there, Cammy? Oh, he's leaving me on tender hooks.
Have you got most of the service? Alright, you need a new front number plate, otherwise
Okay. Marshall just handing a bit of advice. Don't we? Time, Cammy? 1-2. Is that good or bad? 1-2. 6 seconds faster than anybody else, Max McRae.
I'll take that. That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. I bet there's still more to come, but I don't. Yeah, I'm still learning the car, but yeah, that's cool.
Rally leader, provisionally so far, Max McRae, Cammy Fair, 11:12 in that stage. That's an epic time for. That's not a good sign.
That sounds like a puncture. Yeah, puncture.
Gary. Gary, a about 5 minutes ago I mentioned your puncture on the Cambrian and you rock up with us with another one. How did that happen, mate?
Yeah, I think we just must have clipped on the inside one of the tighter corners. Yeah, unfortunate, but we went on about 5 miles, so yeah, dropped a lot.
Time, Hannah? 12:15 for Gary Pearson in there. You can see that clearly. That's not helpful whatsoever. Really sad to see. Just admitted it there, just clipped something on the inside, maybe a little bit too shallow into a corner, which gives him a 12:15. He's dropped a minute in that stage. And another one, same side. Oh, same side. Is it the same corner? Not as bad as Gary. Tom, how far in?
That was good, about halfway, at 2/3. We just hit a rock on the exit and just straight.
We'll let them get on because I know they'll want to change that. Puncture then as well for Tom Williams. Just clipped something on the inside. Matt Hurst very quickly in behind him. Matt, did you catch Tom in there, or you were all right?
No, I smelled him though.
Yes.
No, given another mile we would have caught him, but we were quite fortunate that it didn't impede us. It just couldn't see for that very last corner there with the smoke everywhere. But,
okay, that's 2 punctures in 2 cars. So clean run for you?
Yeah, all good. Just hard to wake up after the break, but you know, yeah, it's all good.
Time in there, Declan? 11:25. Okay, 3 seconds off Mez in there, so that's a good time. Yeah. Well done. Matt Hurst in our open category this weekend, as I explained to you before. You're just looking at Kalle Gustafsson there, making the trip over from Sweden. We'll chat to him at the next stage, but I do need to bring you up to date with the results that we have so far. I don't have a time for Tom Williams, but he did have a puncture about 2/3 into that stage, but provisionally leading the way after the first competitive stage of the day. Max McRae on an 11:12. For William Crichton, 11:20 for Romet Jurgensen and 11:22 for Myron Evans. 11:25 for Matt Hurst, and currently leading the open category. Sadly, Gary Pearson and Tom Williams both suffering punctures. Back-to-back cars on the road as well, so I don't know whether it was the same corner, but a 12:15 for Gary Pearson, so we anticipate possibly a minute drop there for Gary to our leaders, and probably about the same to Tom Williams, although that puncture wasn't quite as harsh. If you are just tuning in for the first time this afternoon, we're at the second stage of the day. Yes, the SS2, but it is the first competitive stage of the day. Sadly, we lost the opener this morning just due to an incident. All the crew are all okay. Fair play to the organisers for making that call very early on as well to enable us to get into the second stage of the day. Just confirmation from Bex then, 11:12.2 for Max McRae, 11:18.1 for William Crichton, and Robert Jurgensen on 11:20. Time for Tom Williams was a 12:20 and Gary Pearson was a 12:15. So both Gary and Tom lost a minute each in that stage, which is unfortunate. With the puncture situation in the opening stage of the day, and 11 miles as well. If there's a stage you don't want to get a puncture on, it is certainly this one. You could possibly cope with 4.8 miles of Brennig or Alwyn with a puncture, but not in a 12 miler. That's how it stands then after the first loop. Championship wise, well, that plays very nicely into the hands of William Crichton, currently in second place after this stage. That does mean at this stage he and Liam would take the title, but as we know, and has been done before, of course, we know that it is just 4 stages to go, but they are very, very tricky ones indeed. So nothing is guaranteed in the North Wales Forest, nothing is guaranteed in rallying at all. So we're probably not going to be talking about that championship fight until very later on this afternoon. Everybody knows what's at stake. I think Marion and Romet, if you saw that little video that we put out last night, they both know that it's an outside chance. 15, 16, 17, 18 cars, I guess.
So not
and
too
then,
many more.
But not too many more. But then we do need to head over to Alwyn. That's our important one. That's our second stage, or it will be our second stage of the day for you live.
Just want to apologise because Nick Young has brought it to my attention that the live feed is a bit intermittent, and I have sort of said sarcastically, I haven't got a magic wand.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We are on Starlink, so if it doesn't work on Starlink and it doesn't work on 4G, we don't, unless anybody knows, if anybody's got a personal line into Elon, we're a bit stuck.
So as long as you can hear us, if it's a bit sketchy, it doesn't matter.
To be honest, there's a lot of people that would say I'd rather hear you, not see you anyway, so it probably plays into the hands. What I am querying though, this is a long gap after Elliot Payne. We are due event sponsor Hugh Hunter and Andy Marchbank.
Has he got a puncture?
Is that a puncture on that?
Yeah, rear puncture.
Rear puncture for Hugh. I'm going to dive in because he's an event sponsor, not part of the BRC this weekend, but Hugh sponsoring the event this weekend. Hugh, how far did you have that?
Well, very early on.
It's not a stage you want to do with a puncture either, is it?
Can't believe it. Gutted.
Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Very early on for Hugh Hunter and Andy Marchbank. Fair play to them for stepping up and sponsoring the rally, though. That's quite a hefty puncture on that. You can tell that they have. Sorry, just trying to get out of the way of the marshals there, Bex. That's all, so he can see the number. Just trying to have him his name on the top of the door plates. Not that you. These rally cars and on us is probably just how slippery it is in here. Will was saying actually that he was surprised by the low amount of grip levels in there. He thought it would be more, but I think the amount of rain that we had, certainly heading to SS1 this morning, not sure if it made its way here, but heading to SS1, the rain was very, very significant indeed. So that has probably played into that hand a little bit. Right, next crew up, Alex Vassallo. Is it?
Absolutely, it makes up for the lack of it in the driver's seat.
You, mate. I knew you were going to say.
The car set on fire on Thursday, so the lads did it. We'll use that as the first one. We'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, well, it's a good one to start with, I guess, but equally it's a tough one to start with.
Yeah, it was. It fast. I lacked commitment in there really, so we'll see how we go.
Do you know what time of there, Ross? 12:18. Didn't do Clark. Well done. 12:18 for Alex Vassallo. Not sure if you you spotted it on social media, but there was unfortunately a car fire for Alex on his pre-event test over at MSL on Thursday. So the boys have worked very, very hard. I think it's Alan Causey Motorsport. The boys have worked very, very hard to try and get that car back up and running, so it's nice to see Alex here again. Now, we weren't expecting to see this man. Woo! Woo!
I don't know. It's taken me a while. All I wanted to do was tarmac, and that was I like that. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Good fun?
Yes.
I mean, it might be slow, but it'd be cool, right?
I don't care. I'm having fun.
Exactly. Go on. What time?
12:39.
Good man. Keep her going. Keep her sideways. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Good to see Sam Tuzel. This is his maiden voyage on gravel. Withdrew his entry, then thought, actually, I quite fancy a go at this, so actually reinstated it again. His very first time on gravel. He is our Open Rally champion, of course. He's already taken that title with Max Freeman alongside at Rally Ceredigion, a sublime performance on the closed roads near Aberystwyth a few weeks ago, and has tried his hand at the gravel. A 12:39 for Sam, understandably a little bit down on the pace of the likes of Alex, but there'll be plenty of improvement to be had for sure.
The marshal kindly just said, you might have heard because he spoke quite loud. Car 16, James, he's stopped in stage to change a puncture.
Oh, okay.
Not
stop to change a puncture.
Yeah.
Okay, so James Giddings, Ali Davis are our national rally title contenders. Won the Carlisle stages.
Just conscious of our time, Matt. Are we okay?
Yeah, we are. We've got 2 more cars, 3 more cars. I'm sure you'll forgive this question, but did he make any mistakes?
No, none yet.
Damn. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan.
We'll keep pushing him and see what we can do.
Yeah. Tricky old stage, that one, though. I think the guys up front were surprised by the lack of grip. Did it feel the same with a few cars over it now?
Yeah. It's like, obviously, they were going so far in, it's pulling all the loose stuff out, loud drops, everything, so you've kind of taken avoiding action a few times and keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, absolutely. Still a good run, though? Feel confident?
Yeah, it came better towards the end. Tricky start, you know, there's been a lot of weight around this morning and then you kind of fall asleep, so...
Yeah. Time in there, Rosh? 25. We'll take that. No, wait, thank you very much. I think it was a 12.25 from what I could get from
that
Osh.
Was a big smile for Osh when
Was
we
it?
in. You didn't
Osh
catch
and
that.
Price, our
I did.
British Rally Champion 2023. And this man making a return to the gravel. Mr. Roskell, I am delighted to see you, mate. And you're steaming.
Literally.
We overshot on a junction back there, and I think it was like a 52 left, and I'm flat in 5th. I went, oh no, I can't stop. I'll tell you what, this gravel's getting good, isn't it? I love it.
Sam, you can imagine how buzzing Sam Tuzel was to come to the end of that stage.
Yeah, that was, it's mega. It's a mega stage, that. It's up there with them. Yeah, so see how we go. We'll get to the next one and try not to make mistakes on the next one, but
good.
Yeah,
it's good fun.
Time.
What's the time, Craig? Don't know.
What?
34.
12.26. Yeah.
26. 26. Hero scale 12.26 for him. And this man is the last of our BRC cars before we head off. Good to see the car back in action again after Rally Ceredigion, and you're back on your preferred surface as well. That's one hell of a stage to kick off the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. That's going to wake you up in the morning. It's a shame to miss Elsie, but that is phenomenal in there. We had a wee moment. We hit a fairly sized big boulder off the front left, so I was worried that we had a puncture through, but it seems okay. We'll have a look now.
Yeah, there's been a couple of punctures already, so to get away with it, that's a good start.
Yeah, definitely. We've been lucky.
Time in there, Harry? 12:30. 12:15.
Yeah.
Good time. Same as Gary Pearson. He had a puncture though, but well done. Good time for Robert Proudlock. 12:15 in there. So there we have it, folks. We're going to head off to Alwyn. Max McRae is your rally leader on the opening competitive stage of this morning. He has a 6-second lead over William Crichton. Romet Jorgensen is in 3rd, 2 seconds further behind. Then it's Marion Evans, and then it's Robert Proudlock.
I know.
Robert Proudlock with a time of 12:15. Robert Proudlock is currently in 5th overall in the British Rally Championship, folks. Just let that sink in for a minute while we head over to Alwyn.